Everyone wants a better life, a better future, a better version of themselves. But have you ever wondered, what exactly stops people from changing their lives? It's not lack of talent, not lack of luck, not even lack of opportunity. There are only two doors that decide your future. One leads you to success, and the other silently pushes you toward regret. And the truth is, every morning, without realizing it, you choose one of these doors. In today's story, you will discover which door you've been choosing and which one will finally change your life forever. There was a young boy named Arman, living in a quiet village surrounded by hills. Arman had big dreams, bigger than his village, bigger than his world. But no matter how much he dreamed, life never seemed to change. Every morning, Arman woke up with determination, and every night, he slept with regret. One day, fed up with his routine, he walked toward the old hill where a wise man lived. People said the old man had answers to life that very few understood. Arman climbed the hill slowly, his heart heavy, his mind tired. When he reached the top, the old man was sitting under a tree, eyes closed, as if he already knew Arman was coming. Arman sat beside him and whispered, "Master, why can't I change my life? Why do I dream, but never move forward?" The old man opened his eyes, looked at Arman with a gentle smile, and said, "My son, your life is not stuck. You are." Arman felt a sharp pause inside his chest. "What do you mean?" The old man pointed toward the valley below, where two small huts stood side by side. One was bright, clean, and peaceful. The other was messy, dark, and always crowded. "These two huts," the old man said, "symbolize the two doors of life, and every day, you choose one." Arman stared at him, confused. The old man continued, "Doctor 1 is the door of comfort. It is easy, warm, familiar. People spend hours here doing nothing, scrolling, delaying, escaping. It feels good, but gives you nothing." Then he pointed to the other hut. "And door 2 is the door of discipline. It is hard, uncomfortable, but it gives you everything you dream of." Arman swallowed softly. "I think I understand, but how does this stop me?" The wise man picked up 2 stones from the ground. He placed one on Arman's right hand and one on his left. "Every morning," he said, "these stones appear in your hands. One is comfort, one is discipline. And without realizing, you choose comfort again and again." Arman closed his eyes. He remembered all the days he said, "I'll start tomorrow. I don't feel like it today. I'll try later." And he felt a sting in his heart. The old man gently said, "Success is not one big choice. It is 1,000 small choices made every day. Every time you choose comfort, your dream weakens. Every time you choose discipline, your dream grows stronger." Arman finally asked, "Master, which door do successful people choose?" The old man smiled. "Successful people choose discipline, even when it hurts, and unsuccessful people choose comfort, even when it kills their future." Silence spread across the hill, deep, heavy, meaningful. Then the old man stood up, walked a few steps toward the bright hut, and said, "Arman, today, choose one door, not for a month, not for a year, just for today." Arman looked at the 2 huts, one familiar, one frightening. He took a deep breath and slowly walked toward the door of discipline. That day, he woke up earlier, studied longer, worked harder, and refused to run back to comfort. And when night came, something magical happened. Arman slept with peace, not regret. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and with every small disciplined choice, his life transformed. People in the village said, Arman became successful. But the truth was different. Arman didn't become successful. He simply started choosing the right door every day. In life, every dream, every goal, every success begins with one small choice. The choice between comfort and discipline. Comfort feels good for a moment, but discipline feels good for a lifetime. If you want change, you don't need magic. You just need to choose the right door today, tomorrow, and every day after that. Because your future is not written by your dreams. It is written by your daily choices. If this story touched your heart and you want more deep, meaningful stories like this, feel free to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. I'll meet you again with another story, another lesson, another moment of reflection.